Look, this was on my mind too, and I'm gonna say I want to talk about it. Now, y'all know I respect my people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people, right? All right, now you got some of our people who are not conscious. So as you know, when I say are not conscious, you pretty much know what I mean. The majority of our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are brainwashed. I saw a piece of that today when I went into a store called Dollar General. I saw a piece of that. You have a problem with your brother recording you, but when your enemy have cameras all over the place recording you, you have absolutely no problem with that. You justify and make excuses when it comes to your enemy recording you. Like, let me give you an example. Let's say a so-called black woman, say, I'm gonna use her for an example because they are the white-hand man of Esau supremacy. Or as I would say, y'all know who I'm talking about, the so-called, what we call the modern day who? That's right, the enemy, the Caucasian people. You have no problem, or you make all kinds, now they'll make excuses as soon as you say, well, you got a problem with recording me, you got cameras all up in the store. You know what their justification gonna be? Well, that's different. That's around a business and that's a place of business or whatever. Your enemy is still recording you. And it ain't, you know why you saying that? It's because you know you cannot prevent your enemy from recording you. You know that the enemy, Esau, is going to say, if you don't want to be here, then don't shop at my store. These are the rules here. You know why? Because they control the world. So my thing is this is, why would you, now look, now I get it. This is not, if my people ask me, or they don't want to be recorded, or they don't want to be in the video or in my camera or anything like that, I have absolutely no problem with not doing that, respecting that when it comes to my brother or my sister. I have no problem. I have absolutely no problem because I already know that we live in a society where you don't have no other choice. You living in the world and to where Esau, he controls it. They do what they want to do. They put microscopes up in the sky so they can see you naked in your house and all that old type of stuff. It's just all kinds of stuff, what they call with this 5G tower stuff. You see what I'm saying? So my biggest issue is I have no problem with respecting my brothers or my sisters' boundaries if they don't want to be have a recording done, or if for some reason or whatever reason come up, don't come to my house, don't come 4 feet in front of my door or whatever. It's gonna be it'll be a hurting thing to me. Don't get me wrong. That shit hurt like it hurts, bro. That shit, it'll put some pain in your damn heart. But at the same time, I have no other choice but to respect it. You know what I mean? I respect that. It ain't because out of fear, I'm scared of the enemy, the white man. They're gonna call Esau. No, they're gonna call Esau. No, hell, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with just loving my brothers or my sisters. But let me flip the script now. Here is my problem. When you sit up there and you act hard against your own people, being evil and mean to your own people, have no problem with the enemy being a stepping fetching for your slave master or whatever. But when you see me, you mistreating me and treating me like I'm a fucking trash, when you in essence is the same victim as me, but you're trying to treat me wrong because for some reason you feel like Esau is more superior and you trying to gain a few nickels and more extra quarter, figuring that's going to make you make more money because you sit up here being a stepping fetching for your enemy like that. You see what I'm saying? Esau. You sitting up here being a stepping fetching for Esau or whatever, and you think somehow or another that's going to put extra browning, that's going to make him come and pet you on the back as a so-called black woman and Hispanic or Native American man or woman or child. They going to come and pet you on the back and say, good job, we're going to pay you more, we're going to look up to you, you equal to us, we're going to claim you. No. that's still gonna lead you where you at. They're gonna have less respect for you. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna have less for you. Now, like I said, let me go on into breaking it down a little more. Here's my problem. When you sit up there and you have an issue with me, which is nothing wrong with you having an issue with me. I'm not saying you shouldn't have an issue with me recording you, whatever. You see what I'm saying? But don't sit up there and Esau come all up in your face, take his phone or his camera and sit right there and record you. And you have absolutely no problem with that. Yeah, you actually absolutely have no problem with that. You know? But you have a problem with your brother or your sister doing that shit to you. You know what I mean? And then you turn around and treat them a certain way. Yeah. Like you got them Edomites in that car looking crazy. And I turn around and look crazy right back at their ass too. But you got a problem with your brother recording you, and you want to just dog the shit out your brother. Your black, Hispanic, or Native American person, brother. But when it comes to the Edomites, when it comes to Esau, Idumea, when it comes to them, you act like it's the best shit ever that ever happened. It's all good and then it ends. And Esau know that you all are ignorant like that. Esau know that you don't have knowledge of who you are and yourself. He knows this. He knows that he knows that you will kill. Master, I'll kill for you. He knows that. And he looking at it like, I feel good about that. Shit, she don't know who her nationality. He don't know what his nationality is. The ignorant ones will be the best slaves. That's exactly what Esau is telling you. Don't think they ain't thinking like that. They know you're brainwashed. They know that you don't know who you are according to the Bible. They know that. Esau knows that. Don't think he's dumb now. And you are the main one. That's why working on his police force, he'll be happy to have somebody like you. As long as you don't know who you are and you are messed up and destroyed and everything in the head and you don't know and you just care more about defending your oppressors and everything, Esau happy. He'd be like, hell, this so-called black woman to be a good slave for me. Yeah. And guess what they doing? They ain't doing nothing but laughing at your ass. That's all they doing. They just laughing at you. But at the same time, they going along with you. They say, well, shoot, she don't know her nationality. We ain't gonna tell her nothing. We just gonna let them go on with the flow. If they ignorant like that, we gonna keep it like that. We ain't gonna say nothing. We just gonna tell our counterparts, don't say nothing. Don't encourage them to pick up no book and read. We need people, because if you go to giving them that information and stuff, that's gonna wake them up to their nationality, and they're not gonna be a fool for us like I'm just telling. Your enemy, our enemies are like that. But that's my problem with you all, is that when the enemy records you, you're going to make all the excuses in the world. Oh, it's a business. That's different. No, it the hell is not. I call it they rule. Then you should feel the same way about your brother. Well, what you should be saying, well, that's different. That's my brother. That's my blood brother. Esau is not my blood people at all. Esau is nothing but the blood, the natural blood and the instinct of oppression and hatred. But you would choose to fight for this individual person who has been a demon to your people and my people the whole time. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do, right? But guess what? You think Esau gonna by all means protect you? So-called black woman? You think, when the last time Esau protected you as a so-called black woman? They ain't kill you or take you off the planet. When the last time they came in your community and rescued you from your community and gave you back and say, well, look, we're going to give you back everything that we stole from your forefathers? When the last time have they ever done that to you? So-called black woman, Hispanic and Native American woman. When the last time, Puerto Rican woman. When the last time have Esau ever came, mainly the black woman, because them too, especially them. If you defending Esau like this, so-called black woman, tell Esau you want a Rolls Royce. What's some kind of cars? Rolls Royce. I may be saying it wrong. Rolls Royce or something like that. Somebody help me out in the comment section. Tell Esau to do that for you, since you taking up for him so much and you making every excuse. Well, that's different. He would put me on camera. Well, tell him, go to him and tell your enemy, since he putting you on camera, go to him and tell him what you need. Everything you need, everything that you go around here and you ask the so-called black man for, which the black man, so-called black man, our brothers, our fathers is being oppressed under this power here. But yet and still, you want to say, you going to sit up here and say, I want a man work from 9. No, go ask the one that you can't stop from recording you. But the one that's your brother that records you every day, you turn him over and feed him to the lambs. You'll feed him to the wolves in a minute. Yeah. You turn him over and feed him to the wolves in a minute. But these are the same people that you're saying, if you don't get up out of here, Mr. or whatever, they ask you to leave the store, I'm going to call the police for them myself on you. You see what I'm saying? And then right there, they know that, oh, she's a damn good slave. But you have a problem. I'm not trying to get off subject. You have a problem with your brother recording you for that reason, particular reason. But your enemy can sit up and put cameras all on you all day. I don't give a damn if you is working for him. You working for him, so tell them to give you the best of the best then. Tell them to put you in control. Tell them to show you how they make paper money and dollar bills and not tell nobody else about it. Your enemy love you so much, but I guarantee he ain't gonna tell you how he do that, is it? Is it so-called black woman? Now, I'm not sitting up here attacking my sister like that. I'm just saying the mindset that our people have. Go and tell Esau is to show you how to, because guess what? They condition y'all is to come to the so-called black man and say, if this man don't have a 6-figure a month and take care of me or whatever, knowing that our people being oppressed, black men is being oppressed by this system like that, but they don't care like that, knowing that the enemy hold and our men, our fathers have, our black fathers and Hispanic and Native American Haitian fathers they have to go to these people to get what they need. No more. So what I'm saying, you're not giving the so-called Hispanic, Black, and Native American man no kind of credit at all when it comes to stuff like that. You're not doing that. You're not realizing that, hey, they have to go to the oppressors to get, in order to be able to survive for you as in order for us to be able to survive for our sisters and stuff like that, our sisters that we're marrying, that we say we love, we got to go to these same people that hate our guts. You see what I'm saying? But that's where the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man and woman, that's what they need to do. They need to hold a man down. They're not trying to hold a man down. They're not doing that because they have to understand and realize and wake up, if they wake up out their sleep and come to themselves and say, well, you know what? Our men is being so oppressed. If it wasn't for our men, we couldn't even be here or whatever. We got to start learning how to respect our men because people from other nationalities hate them and they more of a target walking the streets, just like George Floyd got killed and all that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is come out the brainwashed state, so-called the brainwashed mindset so-called Hispanic blacks and Native American woman, so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American woman. Come out that mindset and support your man. Support your husband. I'm telling you this here. You see what I'm saying? We need, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to understand, the black man was destroyed, especially during slavery. They was destroyed during slavery. You see what I'm saying? Look at that Willie Lynch letter. I didn't get a chance to read it all, but I'm definitely going to go into it, and you best believe it, I'm going to be talking about a lot of it. You see what I'm saying? So don't sit up there and do that. So what I'm trying to say is, recording you, that's the reason why that was my issue. My issue was, I'm not mad and upset that you don't want me recording you or nothing like that. I don't want them to think that like I'm tripping and I'm wilding out or nothing like that. I'm just saying that the thing that pisses me off and makes me mad is when you have a mindset and you hate your brother and show more hatred towards your brother for recording you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you love the enemy in spite of him being, he can be a damn bum. Your enemy can be a damn bum, and you still gonna have respect for your enemy more than you would your brother that actually you came from. You know, as a Hebrew brother or whatever. You dog them out. You dog us out. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying, I'm not degrading you as a so-called Hispanic and black and Native American woman. That's not, because I love my blacks, Hispanics, and Native American black man and black woman. I do. I love them. And I'm not here to go against my people for no other nationality or nobody else. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here. You don't see that on my channel. I love my people. I put into my community and not no other community. And what I'm saying, I mean that. When I'm off camera, I'm still the same person. And I'm being honest about that. You know, I know actions speak louder than words, but I'm just letting y'all know. You see what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to come out that mindset. Black woman, Hispanic, and Native American. You got to be willing to come out of it. If you get this video, just realize that I'm not saying that we as men needs to make changes in our lives. So, we working every day trying to improve ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So I'm being serious right now. But I was just saying that was my problem with the thing. I have no issue with a black or Hispanic or Native American man saying that they do not want to be recorded. I have no issue with that. But what bothers me and what's really hurting is that when the enemy do it to you and you do nothing about it, but it's okay for them to do it because you feel like they run the world and they give you everything that you need and blah, blah, blah. But you want to turn around who your brother is up under. They're being owned by slave owners, which they're victims just like you are. We're victims just like you are. You see what I'm saying? But you have a problem with your brother, innocent brother, who be targeted every day by the enemy Esau. But you have no problem with Esau recording you. And that is the thing that disturbs me. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm angry. You see what I'm saying? I'm not angry because you don't want to be recorded. I definitely would respect it 1,000%. Like if I would see a sister and say, hey, you got me on camera. I don't mean no harm. Could you delete me off that video or whatever? Can you do this? Can you delete me? This and that and the third. Personally, yes, I will. I'll delete the video. You see what I'm saying? Because I really realize that we're living in a slave master society to where you can't really stop. All we have is us. So we just support each other and listen to each other and love each other. You see what I'm saying? So don't think I'm here just downing you all as blacks, Hispanics. I'm not doing that. I love y'all. I'm not going against my people for nobody. You see what I'm saying? So I can continue to keep emphasizing that. But I will never sit up here and exalt my enemy and he done raped, robbed, and murdered and killed my people like that. No. And if we say the so-called black woman have attitude or whatever, I agree with that. Guess what? I understand that the enemy conditioned our people like that during slavery to be that way toward each other. I understand that. It makes me mad. It pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? And I wake up every day just about angry. You see what I'm saying? Because the Bible says in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7, surely oppression will make a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart. That means the enemy can give you a gift, and right there your heart melt like butter. Oh, he's the nicest person on the planet. You can't do that. So I'm not here, and no surety, I'm not sitting here going against my people. You won't see me doing that. No, that's not me. Too conscious for that. But I want y'all to try to understand me, Black, Hispanic, and Native American woman. I want y'all to understand that. And you know what I'm saying? It's going out to the me and the brothers too. And I was speaking on the sisters too as well. But if you get this video and you can relate to this here, just understand I'm not sitting up here beating down on my sisters. I'm not beating down on my brothers. I'm not doing that. I'm here to uplift us and all. But I guess, and don't get me wrong, I'm working on being better, changing myself, blah, blah, and all that stuff. You know, I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to understand me to the fullest of that. You know, don't have a problem. You don't have a problem. Stop saying, well, I don't have a problem with my enemy recording me, Esau. When you go into their stores, you can't do that when you go in their stores. If you go in the store right now and tell, turn the cameras off, my daughter says she don't want to be on camera and she don't want to be recorded. You know damn well Esau gonna ignore that. He's not gonna respect that. Because in Deuteronomy 28, I forgot the verse, but it says that they will not show, I'm gonna look it up when I get on. They will not show favor to the young or the old. They will not regard the person of young or the person of old. I mean, they're not going to respect our elderly people. They sure enough not going to respect you. You see what I'm saying? They definitely is not going to respect you. You see what I'm saying? And you already know, if you come in there telling Esau, well, look, Esau, can you, we don't, I don't want to be filmed. Can y'all turn the cameras off in the store? They're going to look at you like you done lost it. Or they say, oh, you crazy? Nigga, in their mind, they saying, nigga, are you crazy? If you don't want to shop here, that's the policy here. We can't stop that. There ain't nothing we can do about it. They'll tell you, oh, ain't nothing I can do about it. You got to go talk to the manager. You got to do, I can't just, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And then if the manager do come out there, they're going to say, well, I'm sorry, but that's a policy that we just can't, you can't invent. The only way you can prevent that is just have somebody that come in here that's willing to be on camera, because we can't turn our cameras off just for one person. That's what the enemy gonna tell you. You know you can't stop your enemy from doing. But when your brother is recording you, which I don't have no problem, which you have a right, it's the fear that don't want to be recorded. But when your brother records you, you want to go in on him like a pit bull. You're a pit bull and ready to devour. But when it comes to the enemy, you're a lamb. You're afraid. That person can record you all day. So that was my only point that I wanted to make with this video. It was up on my spirit, and I just decided I wanted to talk about it. But my issue was, like I said, was not that you didn't want to be recorded. I automatically respect that. You see what I'm saying? It's just like somebody say, man, look, can you walk on, don't walk on that grass there, because I'm planting some flower. I'm trying to plant some flowers and stuff to go there. I just don't, and I will respectfully decline from walking in that area. You see what I'm saying? I will respectfully decline from walking in that spot. I would do that when it comes to my brother, my sister. But the problem is when it's okay for your enemy to record you, and you have no problem with your enemy recording you. And the problem that I have is when you justify your enemy. Well, that's different. That's a business. That's a monitor camera and all that. But still, it's still the same thing. When it comes, how come you have no problem when it comes to your enemy, but you have a problem with your brother? That's my issue. You see what I'm saying? You have more respect for your disrespect for your brother who's recording you, but you have more love and respect for the one that's recording you, who done did more rape, rob, and murder, and polluted the planet and poisoned the water and did everything. Make that make sense. Now I'm gonna leave it with you there, and y'all do the math. I'm out. Peace and love to my so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives of American people, which are the real Jews according to the Bible, and I'm out.